This video is to demonstrate the ligation resistance of the soap dispenser. I'm going to use a dress shoelace, which is about as thin a shoelace as you can find. I've tied 3 different knots within the shoelace: a single knot, which is very small, a double knot, which has its 2 knots on top of itself, which would be the medium, and then a full-sized large knot. So the first test we're going to do is I'm going to take a plastic spoon and attempt to push the small knot into the side of the push plate. And first of all, I'm going to show you that the push plate does not move but a fraction of an inch in the process of left or right, and try to keep my fingers out of the way of the camera. As you can kind of see, that the shoelace barely will go inside there, but it will not take the smallest knot. So in this case, where it did go in, that shoelace comes out with absolutely no resistance to speak of. So try to move the knot up farther, where we actually use the push plate pressed, and attempt to get our smaller knot to stay anywhere within the push plate mechanism. Again, with the shoelace used as some of the point to keep the push plate stuff within. Try to do it on the other side over here, which trying to force the other side of the shoelace in. It's not going in anywhere, so that's about as far as I can go in. So I'm going to use, it's already come out on that side, so clearly that was probably less than a half a pound of pressure. So let me just try to stuff that smaller knot up there. Get the luggage scale. Turned on. That's 1 pound, 2 pound. It's already coming out. 3 pound, 4 pound. Came out at 7 pounds. So that's about as far as I could get the shoelace in with the small knot. So I'm going to try to do the same thing with the second, the largest knot, so that's the medium knot. Use that to push over. So if I can't take and keep from shredding my shoelace again. As I'm showing you, the dispenser is dispensing its fluid, which is what it's designed to do when the push plate is going. Now, as the point of interest is, there's nothing inside for the shoelace to hook on when the push plate is depressed into the body of the soap dispenser. Okay, so sure that my is in fact on. Again, it does not allow me to force the other side of the shoelace in. Oh, again, this is a super thin, literally, and part of my knuckles are showing, so it's not going. Okay, so we've got 1 pound, 2 pounds, the shoelace has already moved. 3 pounds, it's moving and still moving. There's 4 pounds, 5 pounds, it's coming out again at 7 pounds. So that's testing the side of the push plate. So now I'm going to test the underside of the push plate, which, to first show that this is the thickness of plastic spoon, there's nothing that really can be used to push it in there beyond that point. In fact, I'm going to switch to a sharper object, which is a plastic knife, and use that to try to push in the smallest knot first. Even with the push plate dispensed, the way that the push plate is designed, it slides directly in. It does not increase the gap at the bottom of where the push plate is. As you can hear, I'm taking some of the plastic off of the knife when I'm pushing it in there. So the small knot is in there now. I'm going to try to wrap it around the upper part, and the knot's already come out. So obviously I'm barely even using any pressure to wrap it around. It's already popping out. So let's go ahead and do the knife poking through there again. And the obvious thing here is if it's small enough to go into a small crack, it's also small enough to come out very easily. Okay, my lug scale is on. 1 pound, 2 pounds, start to slide out, 3 pounds, 4 pounds, it's coming out, 5 pounds, 7 pounds, 7.8 pounds. Okay, so let's try to stuff in the second largest knot. Sorry for the pause in because I was trying to figure out which would be the best way to put it in there. The camera, of course, I hit. I apologize. Part of trying to film the weight of the scale, where the camera will actually pick up what the weight is of the scale as I keep hitting the camera. Fortunate enough that I haven't broken the camera yet, which that would be an expensive mistake. So, and as you can kind of see, that medium-sized knot, it will not go in there. So it's futile to even try the larger knot. So I'm going to try to put the larger knot up along underneath the upper side of the dispenser. It does go in there. Let me see if I can't wrap. And again, I can't get it to fit on the other side, so really I'm wrapping it around one side. I've got the equivalent of the large knot stuffed up in there. This small knot on the side. Clear this. It's already moved 2 pounds, 3 pounds, it's moving 4 pounds. Smaller knots already, well, the bigger knots already come out. 4 pounds. So I'm going to try one last test. Let's try to stiff any part of the large knot to the side on the underside. The large knot obviously will not go in. You can kind of see how even if I depress the push plate, it's coming back out. So, I mean, I don't even need to look at the scale. So, that should do it.